This is the video for Group 2. Make sure you are in Group 2. So for this group, we're going to be working with fractions. We're going to be looking at comparing fractions. Okay, so we're going to do a few problems together before you go into Conceptua and complete a lesson on your own. Okay, so when you go into Conceptua, you're going to see screens like this, and all of your questions are going to be similar to this. All right, you're going to drag the fractions into these boxes. Close this out. All right, so you can drag 3/6 here and 1/2 here. Okay. And you're going to want to compare those by clicking on the question mark and deciding, are they less than, equal to, or greater than? Okay. Now, in Conceptua, you aren't going to have any other tools in here. You're going to want to use your whiteboard and a marker, so make sure you go get a whiteboard and a marker before you get started. Okay. Below this video in its learning, you're going to see a couple of examples of how I want you to draw out your problems. Okay? I want you to model these. We have a couple of different options when it comes to modeling fractions. We can draw bar fractions. We can draw circle fractions. You can use a number line. One thing that's really important to know before you get started drawing your models is make sure your holes, the model you're using, that they're the same. Okay? I can't compare 3/6 and 1/2 if I'm comparing a circle and I'm comparing a square. Right? Those aren't the same holes. I can't compare them. So if I'm going to draw a circle fraction for 3/6, I'm also going to draw a circle fraction for 1/2. Okay. A couple other ways to compare fractions is to use that benchmark of 1/2. Think about all the different ways we know how to make 1/2. 1 is half of 2. What would be half of 4? Half of 6. Make those equivalent fractions. Okay. This one should recognize 3/6. Is 3/2 of 6? It is. So those are equivalent. They're equal. And we can check that here. And they give us the model. Okay, so you could have chosen to draw a model or use your benchmark. The final option we have for comparing fractions is our butterfly method. And there's going to be a picture of that also below this video on its learning, where we cross multiply. We multiply 6 times 1 is 6. And then we multiply 2 times 3. We cross multiply and we compare. And you can look at the picture to review how to do those. Okay. So we've got a couple of different ones here. We've got one. Again, you're just going to drag these down. Doesn't matter where you put them. And then compare. Okay. So take a second, look at the pictures below this video. And then you're going to log into Conceptua Math on your own computer. Again, make sure you have a whiteboard and eraser marker so that you can do your work while you're going through this lesson. When you get into Conceptua, make sure you select Etheridge Group 2 because you're working in Group 2 right now today. And that's the lesson I want you to complete. When you get through with the skills check, make sure you raise your hand so I can come look at it. All right, good luck.